Presenting Speak English, a course in spoken English by Dawn Dallas. Book 7, Page 1. A. Listen and repeat these pairs of words.
1. Foal, foul. 2. Phoned, found. 3. Coach, couch. 4. Tone, town. 5. Hose, house. 6. Load, loud. 7. No, now. 8. Poach, pouch. 9. Buy, boy. 10. File, foil. 11. Bile, boil. 12. Tile, toil. 13. Vile, voil. 14. Tide, toyed.
B. Listen and answer the questions.
Learning a language is like learning to swim. You must have a lot of practice. 4 or 5 lessons a week in term time are not enough. You should practice English outside school. You can read English newspapers and magazines. You can read English advertisements and signs. You can listen to English on the radio and television. You can also practice listening to songs in English. Where else can you practice English outside school?
Page 2, D. Read these questions, then listen to the answers and match them with the questions.
1. To do something time and time again to improve your skill. For example, I went to London to practice my English. 2. Magazine. 3. Advertisement. Repeat after me. Advertisement. 4. Read. 5. It's words or pictures that tell you something. For example, no parking. 6. The Hindu.
E. Listen and repeat these words.
Swim. Practice. Outside. Magazine. English. Advertisement. Computer. Internet.
Pages 4 and 5. A. Listen and repeat these sentences.
1. Tarun goes to bed very late. He should go to bed earlier. 2. When you play cricket, you should watch the ball. 3. Anu doesn't feel well. She should go to the doctor. 4. Lisa shouldn't go to bed so late. 5. You shouldn't talk in the library. 6. You shouldn't play about in class.
B. Practice the sentences using should or shouldn't.
1. You look tired. Go to bed.
You look tired. You should go to bed.
2. It's an interesting book. Read it.
You should read this book. It's interesting.
3. It's a good film. See it.
You should see this film. It's good.
4. He eats too many ice creams.
He shouldn't eat so many ice creams.
5. She watches too much television.
She shouldn't watch so much television.
C. Listen and repeat this poem. Notice how the voice rises and falls.
Someone came knocking at my wee small door. Someone came knocking. I'm sure. I listened. I opened. I looked to the left and right. But not there was a stirring in this still, dark night. Only the busy beetle tapping in the wall. Only from the forest the screech owl's call. Only the cricket whistling while the dewdrops fall. So I know not who came knocking at all.
D. Listen and repeat this poem.
Something Told the Wild Geese by Rachel Field. Something told the wild geese it was time to go. Though the fields lay golden, something whispered, snow. Leaves were green and stirring, berries lustre-glossed, but beneath warm feathers, something cautioned frost. All the sagging orchards steamed with amber spice, but each wild breast stiffened at remembered ice. Something told the wild geese it was time to fly. Summer sun was on their wings, winter in their cry.
Page 6. A. Listen to Professor Pandit telling you how to improve your reading. Then mark the sentences true or false.
Some people think that you must understand every word you read. This is not true. You can often understand the most important ideas of something you are reading without understanding every word. What should you do when you read a word that you don't know? First, don't stop reading. Read to the end of the sentence or paragraph. Then, think of the meaning of the whole sentence or paragraph. Try to guess the meaning of the word you don't know.
Page 7. C. Listen to see if you were right.
1. A patient is a person who is ill. 2. Habits are things you regularly do.
D. Listen and repeat these words.
Queen, quirk, quarter, quality, quiet, quite, quell, quest, quench, quit, quill, quilt.
Page 8. A. Listen to the play Two Greedy Farmers and follow these pictures.
One day, a farmer went to the village market and bought some hens. The next day, he went out to see if his hens had laid any eggs. He got a big surprise.
Paro, come quickly.
What's the matter, Mithun? Why are you shouting?
Look at this, Paro. Our hens have laid a clutch of eggs. And see that one? It's a golden egg.
Good heavens! That's a miracle! Let's take it to the jeweler and see if it's real.
So the farmer took the golden egg to the jeweler. The egg was made of pure gold, and the farmer sold it for a lot of money. After that, the farmer found a golden egg every week. Till one day,
Mithun, one of these hens must be full of golden eggs.
That's right. I wonder which one it is.
It may be that big fat one. Let's kill it and find out.
Yes, that's a good idea. Oh no, that wasn't the one. Now we're short of one hen.
Try the red one. Maybe that's the one.
It wasn't that one either.
Try that one then.
and so they went on. In the end, the greedy farmer killed all the hens, including the one that laid the golden eggs.
Page 10. A. Listen and repeat these words.
A builder. A carpenter. A dressmaker.
B. Listen and repeat these words.
A hammer. Nails. A ladder. A saw. A drill. A pair of scissors.
C. Listen to descriptions of the tools and match them with the pictures.
1. This tool is made of metal and plastic. It is used to make holes in walls. Carpenters and builders use it. 2. Carpenters use this tool when they want to join pieces of wood together. It is long and thin and usually made of iron. 3. The next tool is made of wood and metal. It has a sharp edge. Carpenters use this to cut wood. 4. We all use this tool. It's made of metal. It is used to cut paper and cloth. Tailors and dressmakers use it all the time. 5. Builders and carpenters use this tool. They use it when they want to put nails into wood. 6. This tool can be made of wood or metal. Firemen use it when they want to climb to high places.
Page 11. D. Listen to these words and mark the syllables that are stressed.
1. Carpenter. 2. Biology. 3. Metal. 4. Photography. 5. Complete. 6. Development. 7. Congratulations. 8. Communicate. 9. Arrange. 10. Economics. 11. Understand. 12. Diary. 13. Electric. 14. Invitation.
Page 12. A. Look at these situations. Listen to these questions. Match them with the pictures.
1. How about coming to dinner tonight?
That's very kind of you. But it's my father's birthday and we're going out.
How about next Thursday?
Yes, that would be fine.
Come around at about 7:30.
Okay, thanks.
2. I can't start my car. Could you help me push it?
Well, I would, but my bus is coming along any minute. I've got to go to the dentist.
It won't take a minute to push the car. If we can get it going, I'll take you to the dentist.
Oh, all right then. Where is the car?
Over there.
3. Could you give me a hand moving this box? I'm awfully sorry, but I've hurt my back and I'm not allowed to lift heavy things. Why don't you ask Farooq? I'm sure he'll help you.
That's a good idea. I'll see if I can find him.
4. Would you like me to help you with the ironing?
Oh, don't worry. It won't take me long. You get on with your homework.
Oh, all right then.
Page 13. C. Listen and repeat these words. Then read these sentences.
Object, object. Subject, subject. Progress, progress. Produce, produce. Record, record. 1. The objects made of glass were kept on the shelves. I object to your spending too much time watching television. 2. Physics is my favorite subject. The program is subject to change depending on the chief guest. 3. The patient is making good progress after the surgery. She should progress to the next level of the course very soon. 4. The farmers sold all their produce in the town. He worked hard to produce his first film, Abracadabra. 5. Nina kept a record of all her expenses. They will record the program at the radio station.
Page 14. A. Listen to Professor Pandit and complete the sentences.
How can you remember new words? The best way is to start a vocabulary book of your own. When you come across a new word that you want to remember, write it down in your vocabulary book. Look the word up in your dictionary and write the dictionary definition. Then, write a sample sentence with the word in it. For example, if you want to remember the word explain, write it on the left of your page. Then, next to it, write its definition, which is to make something clear or easy to understand. Finally, write a sample sentence to show the use of the word. In my book, I have, "Can someone explain how this computer works?" Now, what's the best way of remembering your new words? Revise some of the words in your vocabulary book for a few minutes every night before you go to bed. Revise all the words you wrote in a week at the end of the week. Revise all the month's words at the end of the month.
Page 15. A. Listen and repeat this poem. Write down the new words in your vocabulary book.
I cannot remember my mother. I cannot remember my mother, only sometimes in the midst of my play, a tune seems to hover over my playthings, the tune of some song she used to hum while rocking my cradle. I cannot remember my mother, but when in the early autumn morning the smell of the shuli flowers floats in the air, the scent of the morning service in the temple comes to me as the scent of my mother. I cannot remember my mother, only when, from my bedroom window, I send my eyes into the blue of the distant sky, I feel that the stillness of my mother's gaze on my face has spread all over the sky.
Page 16. B. Listen and repeat these word pairs.
1. Aid. Aid. 2. Air. Air. 3. Aisle. Aisle. 4. aloud, aloud. 5. Alter, alter. 6. Ascent, ascent. 7. Bald, bald. 8. Base, base. 9. Birth, birth. 10. Cellar, cellar. 11. Current, current. 12. Fur, fur. 13. Guilt, guilt. 14. Lesson, lesson. 15. Patience, patience. 16. Pray, pray. 17. Steal, steal. 18. Yoke, yoke.
Page 17. A. Listen to these pairs of sentences and compare them.
1. Somebody cleans this room every day. This room is cleaned every day. 2. Somebody cleaned this room yesterday. This room was cleaned yesterday.
C. Listen to see if you were right.
1. Glass make from sand.
Glass is made from sand.
2. Football play all over the world.
Football is played all over the world.
3. The Taj Mahal built by Shah Jahan.
The Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan.
4. 6 people injured in an accident.
6 people were injured in the accident.
5. Many languages speak in India.
Many languages are spoken in India.
Page 18. A. Listen and repeat these sentences.
1. A dressmaker makes dresses. She uses cloth to make dresses. 2. A shoemaker makes shoes. He uses leather to make shoes. 3. A carpenter makes furniture. He uses wood to make furniture. 4. A potter makes pots. She uses clay to make pots.
C. Listen and repeat these words.
Thick, thank, thrill, faith, teeth, wealth, method, nothing, birthday, them, though, these, father, brother, leather, bathe, other.
Page 19. A. Listen and repeat these words.
A computer, an electric battery, a typewriter, a television, a motor car, a telephone.
B. Make sentences using the information in the table. Listen to see if you were right.
1. The first computer was made by Charles Babbage in Britain in 1834. 2. The first electric battery was made by Alessandro Volta in Italy in 1800. 3. The first television was made by John Logie Baird in Britain in 1926. 4. The first typewriter was made by Christopher Sholes in the USA in 1868. 5. The first motor car was made by Carl Benz in Germany in 1885. 6. The first telephone was made by Alexander Graham Bell in the USA in 1876.
Page 20. A. Look at the pictures and listen to a scientist talking about oil.
Oil is very important in the modern world. Many things are made from oil. Can you think of some of them? Oil is found all over the world. In India, it is found in many places, including Upper Assam and off the shore of Mumbai. Most of the world's oil is found in the Middle East, in countries like Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. Oil was formed millions of years ago. It was formed when plants and animals died. Their remains were gradually covered by sand and rock. The pressure of the sand and rock changed these remains into oil. Today, oil companies look for oil under the land and sea. Huge machines drill down to try and find the oil. It is pumped up and stored in huge tanks. The oil is later made into petrol and other things, such as plastics and chemicals.
Page 22. C. Listen and repeat these words.
Fortunate, flexible, terrible, character, suitable, mechanic, elegant, several, opera, opposite, angelic, beautiful, symbolic, magnetic, fantastic, terrific, remember, relation, religion, recover, position, revision.
D. Listen to these words and mark the syllables that are stressed.
1. Chemical. 2. Dictionary. 3. Example. 4. Homework. 5. Important. 6. Invitation. 7. Kuwait. 8. Tonight. 9. Typewriter. 10. Vocabulary.
Page 23. A. Listen and repeat these sentences about the weather.
It's hot. It's cold. It's sunny. It's cloudy. It's windy. It's raining. It's snowing.
Page 24. C. Listen to Ravi talking about the weather in India and answer these questions.
India has 3 distinct seasons. These are summer, winter, and the monsoon. The monsoon is a very special part of the Indian climate. The monsoon clouds touch the western coast in early June. They bring heavy rain to these areas. Many farmers depend on these rains for their crops. It rains heavily in these months and strong winds blow. I prefer the winter months. It's cold then and I love to wear sweaters. My family often goes on holidays in winter. Last year we went to Ladakh. It was very cold and it even snowed. I had a wonderful time. Summer is very hot. It also gets quite dry where I live. We can't go out in the afternoons. Sometimes, though, it becomes cool in the evenings and we all go out to play. I love to eat ice creams in summer.
Page 26. A. Listen and repeat these words.
North, west, east, south.
B. Listen to the weather forecast for India. Draw these symbols on the map to show what the weather will be like.
Good evening. The weather today. It's late June now and the monsoon is steadily setting in. A good time on the whole for farmers. Mumbai had heavy rain for the 3rd week in a row and Assam has been witnessing torrential showers. Schools and colleges remain closed in some cities here for the 4th day now. The eastern coast remains quite dry with temperatures in Chennai reaching a high of 34 degrees Celsius yesterday. Kolkata too was sunny at 29 degrees Celsius. New Delhi was cloudy yesterday and satellite pictures show that there may be rain over the next few days. That's it for the weather tonight. Thanks for watching.
Pages 27 and 28. A. Listen to the play A Question of Time and follow these pictures.
Once upon a time, there lived an old and cruel king. One day, he yelled at the people in his palace.
I'm bored. I need some entertainment. If somebody doesn't do something to entertain me, I'll chop all your heads off.
Oh, good and mighty king, I'll sing you a song.
I've heard all your songs. I'm tired of your songs.
Oh, good and mighty king, I'll tell you a funny story.
I've heard all your stories. I'm bored of your stories. I want something new, something unusual.
And so the king raged at his people. Nasruddin heard of the king's demand and decided to do something.
Excuse me, O good and mighty king, I think I can do something to entertain you.
Oh, really? What's that?
I can teach my donkey to speak English.
Good heavens! That does sound interesting. Do it then. But I warn you, if you can't do it, I'll cut your head off.
I understand, O king, but there's only one thing.
What's that?
It will take me 10 years to teach my donkey to speak English.
Okay, but you have to teach the donkey in 10 years or else. Now clear out of here, all of you. I'm going to have a grand meal and go to sleep.
Okay, can he really teach a donkey?
Can you really teach a donkey to speak English?
Of course I can't.
So why have you promised to do it? He'll cut your head off.
Relax. The king is 90 years old. In 10 years' time, he won't be thinking about donkeys.
Page 29. A. Listen and match the dialogues with the pictures.
1. Hello, Ravi. How are you?
Oh, I'm very tired.
Why?
I've just painted my room.
What color have you painted it?
I painted the walls white and the windows green.
What are you doing this evening?
Nothing. Why do you ask?
You can come and paint my room if you like.
2. I'm very angry.
Why?
I've just bought a calculator.
Why should that make you angry?
Because it doesn't work.
Don't worry. Just take it back to the shop and they'll either give you a new one or your money back.
3. Oh dear.
What's the matter?
I've just eaten a huge dinner and my stomach is hurting.
What did you have?
First, I had some soup. Then I had fish and potatoes. Then I had a huge plate of meat and vegetables. Finally, I had an ice cream.
No wonder you have a stomachache. 4.
Why are you so happy?
It's my birthday.
Oh, many happy returns.
I'm happy because Mom and Dad gave me a new dress.
Do you like it?
Yes, it's lovely.
5. Ooh, ah!
What's the matter?
I've just fallen off my bike and hurt my leg.
Never mind, you haven't broken any bones. Your leg will soon be better.
B. Listen and repeat these words.
Should, sheep, short, shine, fashion, anxious, mission, ration, shore, trash, marsh, cash, moustache, division, erosion, explosion, pleasure, measure, leisure, beige, garage, mirage, rouge.
Page 30. A. Listen to people talking about how they feel. Tick the best reply.
1. Thank goodness, my headache is nearly gone. 2. Poor Gurdeep broke her arm last week. 3. I think I've got flu. 4. I've got a terrible cough. 5. My tooth is really painful. 6. My back is much better today.
Page 32. A. Listen to the dialogue between Arman and Tanaz and answer these questions.
Tanaz, I've just seen an amazing program on television. It was called Giants of the Deep.
Really? What was it about, Arman?
It was about animals that live in the sea. Some of them are absolutely huge. Did you know that the biggest animal in the world lives in the sea?
No.
Yes, it's called the blue whale. It's as big as 3 school buses. Its heart alone is as big as a small car.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Then there are killer whales. They are also called orcas. Orcas are members of the dolphin family. You can tell them at once by their distinctive black and white color and their wide smiling mouths.
It's strange that they are called killer whales, isn't it?
Yeah, they're quite gentle from what I saw.
But whales aren't fish, are they?
No, you're right. Whales are mammals. The largest fish in the world is the whale shark, but it's still only about half the size of the blue whale.
Are whale sharks ferocious?
Not at all. Despite their enormous size, these animals eat only seaweed and tiny fishes. Like all animals, they only attack humans if they feel threatened. So, if you ever see these magnificent creatures in the sea, make sure you respect their need for space.
Page 33. B. Listen and repeat these exclamations.
1. How interesting. 2. How horrible. 3. How amazing. 4. How frightening. 5. How wonderful. 6. How boring.
C. Listen to some statements and make suitable exclamations.
1. Blue whales are the largest animals on the earth.
How fascinating.
2. The oldest person in the world lived to be 124 years old.
How interesting.
3. There are only 3,500 tigers left in India, when there were almost 40,000 in the beginning of the century.
How horrible.
4. The fastest animal in the world is the cheetah. It can run at 100 kilometers an hour.
How amazing.
Page 34. A. Listen to these sentences. Underline the words that are stressed.
1. How many people were injured? 2. What does a carpenter do? 3. Who made the first computer? 4. Where is oil found? 5. What's the weather like? 6. Can you really teach a donkey how to speak?
Page 35. A. Listen to Professor Pandit and complete the sentences.
Okay, now remember how I advised you last time to start a vocabulary book? That was for you to remember words. Well, this time we're going to talk about another way to remember new words and how to remember to spell them. A good way to remember words is to write spidergrams. Look at the picture and you'll see an example of a spidergram. You'll see that the student has written words that she knows on a particular topic, in this case, school. You could write spidergrams for all sorts of topics: the weather, furniture, sports, transport. How can you improve your spelling? Well, copy the word on a piece of paper or look it up in your vocabulary book. Look at it and notice anything that you need to remember. For example, in the word dangerous, you may notice that the letter S is pronounced like a J. Cover the word up with another piece of paper. Think how to spell the word and then write it. Finally, check to see if you were correct. Remember, revise regularly.